my gosh, I feel like I should talk about where I got this bag. I got this bag here in Kyoto at a shop called Sungsu Seoul. It's very cool, like a distressed, not even distressed, but kind of bleached, old denim looking thingy. This is fake. There's nothing going on here. So there's a zipper where I unzip it. So what I have in here are like the things that are smaller and that I would just need to grab super quickly. And that includes a lip oil. This is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade It's Giving Guava. And it's quite close to like my natural lip color, so I think it's very good for just any time I need to moisturize my lips. The next thing is AirPods. I have 2 sets of AirPods. This is the 1 or 2. I think it's the first generation AirPods, and then these are the 3rd or 4th. Yeah. The thing is, right, I had these first and then I lost the left one. Wait, no, I didn't. I have both in here actually, but the left one doesn't work, so only the right one works. And then I got this one and I lost the left one. And so I can only use the right one for this one too. So I have both of them in my bag, and then I'll just like exchange them. Like if one of them runs out of battery, I'll use the next one until it's charged and then I'll switch off, you know? So that's just kind of the vibe that I'm on with my AirPods. I guess the next thing is snacks. Right now, it's nearing autumn, so I have these Mont Blanc flavored biscuits. I just have a couple in there if I'm hungry, you know, snack on those. And then as I said, I really don't keep anything in here. So let's move on to the main interior, shall we? This is where I just stuff everything in there and everything gets messy and I can like never find anything. But the first thing, the biggest thing that I'll usually have in my bag is either my computer or my iPad. And I use them for different purposes. My computer I use for pretty much everything except for editing these videos. I think I'm just not used to doing that yet. Eventually, once I've accumulated enough storage or used enough of the storage on my iPad, I'll probably move things over to my computer and force myself to learn how to edit on my laptop. But until then, I'm editing on my iPad. So either my computer or my iPad will be in my bag. Most obvious thing is my wallet. It's it's pretty small, but it holds quite a lot of stuff. In the front pocket, it's just for decoration. I have a $1 bill, and then, it is 3 notes of 10 ringgits from when I went to Malaysia, and then 1 €5 bill. And then we have, something's stuck on it. A point card for 3-star. This is a vintage shop that used to be in Kyoto, but they shut down, unfortunately, recently. So I guess I don't need this. I can probably put it on my wall or something. I'll put that aside. Okay, this is one time I went to a cat cafe with my friend, and they happened to be doing an event where they were celebrating Mozuku-chan's birthday. This is Mozuku-chan. So they did like a bunch of bingo games and stuff in celebration, and then if you were to win a game, you get this Polaroid. So I have this, and I will be keeping that in my wallet. If you want to know more about what that was like, I did make a TikTok about it, so I'll link that down below. I have this card that I got at a Junji Ito exhibition in Tokyo, and that's kind of just like the face of my wallet. It's double-sided. It looks like this. It's like your fortune or luck omikuji. Looks like this. I got Daikichi, which is very lucky. And so his face is just in there. I don't know. It's not really like anything specifically special. I just think it's kind of cool looking. So he's in there anytime I open my wallet. Yeah, moving on. I have a couple things in here that I probably won't have in my bag anymore just because it's getting cooler, like weather-wise. But these deodorant body wipes I use a lot if I'm like super sweaty and I want to just freshen up. I'll wipe them down. And then since it was like really hot, these are actually the ice type, so they're cooling as well, which is very nice. And then the next thing is this fan. I actually don't use this anymore. It's still like hot enough for me to use it, but I don't. So I honestly can just leave this out of my bag and put it over here. But yeah, those two are my summer essentials. I guess I can show you my phone. I have New Jeans as my wallpaper. This is Minji and Hani. And then on the back of my phone, I have this, what was it again? Moft origami stand that I use to vlog or just when I'm watching YouTube or something. So that's fun. I always try and keep a pen and a highlighter at the very least. These are just kind of loose in my bag, so I don't know. I should probably get a pencil case or something, but they're just kind of in there. This is the Muji 0.38 in black. The 0.38 is always my favorite. These pens are kind of runny and they smudge quite easily, so as a left-handed person I have to be careful. I honestly kind of wish that they have a pen even thinner than this. I'll be excited if that ever happens. And then the mild liner in one of the red shades. I don't know if they are named, but it's red. So I have those two anytime I need to write something down, because you never know. I probably should keep a pencil, but I never really need to use a pencil, so that's not really in my bag. And then the next pen-ish related thing is this pen for my iPad. I got this at a like 300 yen store, kind of like a dollar store. You just hold this to switch it on and then double tap to switch it off. Super convenient. And then it's Type-C, like this. So I think Apple Pencils, you have to like put it into the actual iPad, or at least the one that I had before. So this one's very nice, and I can just charge it separately from the iPad itself. Next thing is another essential, my pocket Wi-Fi. This is very, very convenient because my computer doesn't work like at all if I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if data using is like a thing on the Macs, but for mine it doesn't work unless I have Wi-Fi, so yep. And I really like having a portable one. It also has a stand that it comes with, so if I'm not going anywhere, I can just set it up somewhere in my room, which is nice. This is also Type-C, so convenient. On the same vibe of technology, I recently got this screen mirroring tool, I guess. This is nice because I already had the magnet thingy from the Moft stand, so please excuse my phone, it's a little dirty, but it also has a magnetic backing, so I'll just stick that on there. If I get it like aligned correctly, it's very like stable, but all I do is I turn it on. Hopefully it'll turn on, yep. And then I'll just put the screen mirroring setting. And the reason why this is helpful is because of the camera feature. So this is what you guys look like right now. My camera. Right there. Oh, that reminds me, I usually will have my vlogging camera in my bag as well. And this is actually a good way of showing you because I'm using it to film this video. Cool. And I guess if I flip it, you can see me in a funny angle as well. So yeah, that is my tech part of my bag. Oh, one last one. My film camera. I got this one a couple years ago, pretty close to when I first moved here. And then I have a bunch of little fish guys, little fish stickers that I put on it. I'm almost done with this roll. I think about 10 more shots left, 10 more pictures left. And then I will go get it developed, and that will be another video eventually. So look forward to that. I know I will be. I don't remember anything, not anything, I don't remember everything that I've shot actually, so I'm very excited to see what is in here. So yeah. Last two things. Analog type activities. These I admittedly do not use that often, but I keep them in here because I want to. The first one is Soft Matter by Tom McLeish, a very short introduction, part of the A Very Short Introduction series by Oxford. This is the only one in the series that I own, and the reason why I wanted to buy this was because I'm studying pottery, so this is very interesting to me. The thing is, I started reading this and it seems like he goes into a lot of very scientific, like, not stories. He just talks very scientifically. And I feel like as I'm living in Japan, my English is getting worse. So reading at any level, honestly, is helpful. So that's in there. And I guess the last thing is my sketchbook. I say sketchbook just because it has sketchbook on it, but this is kind of more like a journal. I haven't written too much in here, and this is kind of what I use to brainstorm stuff for the future rather than do like more artsy sketching type of stuff. So I kind of don't want to show you. Maybe one day. These are like kind of top secret for me, at least, so I'm not going to show you yet, but perhaps one day I will do a little flip through once I have successfully manifested the things that I want to do and do the things that I want to do. So another thing to look forward to in the future, I guess. So that's kind of everything that I have in this bag. It's very light now that I've taken everything out of it. I don't think I will stop using this bag anytime soon. So if you do find it, I recommend it, despite all the things that I literally just said. But, oh, I forgot to mention my little keychain that I have on here. I got at the Rilakuma Cafe. It's probably so out of focus, but it's silver and it matches the chain, so I had to get it. Yep. So that's everything for what is in my daily essential bag. I hope you enjoyed. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, I will update you later. But yeah, that's all for now. Kind of boring, honestly. But I'll see you next week. Bye!